Today what we're going to do is we're going to look at all of the guitar genres and rank them based on how hard they are to play.
Okay.
It's called Guitar Genre Tier List. 5 levels, A through E. A is hard and E is easy.
This is a guitar channel. S doesn't exist.
Notes don't go that far. So how I picked the categories is I went to the Wikipedia page for guitar, and in the top section it lists a bunch of different genres where guitar is prominently featured. And then from those genres, so I just went to Google, I said best blank guitar song, and that's what we're going to be basing it on. So the whole genre will be hopefully summed up by its best song. Does that sound good?
It's perfectly accurate data to make this decision on.
Yeah. So the first genre we're going to be looking at in alphabetical order. Do you have a guess? You know what I'm realizing? It's non-alphabetical order.
Blues.
Yeah, it's blues. According to Wikipedia, blues is a music genre that originated in the deep south of the United States around the 1860s. Pretty old.
Pretty old.
What were they doing?
I don't know. When was the electric guitar created?
The 30s?
I don't know anything about blues. Okay, so we're listening to the blues, and this is B.B. King, The Thrill Is Gone.
Initial thoughts?
Here are my thoughts. It's not supposed to be flashy. It's supposed to be like emotive. It's supposed to make you feel, if someone's making like the guitar stank face, that's usually a good sign.
Does it make you think of the Deep South?
It does. It makes me think of what my idea of the Deep South is.
Barbecue.
I feel like a lot of it is also improvised.
You think the greatest blues song is improvised?
I think that's what I think. Yeah, lock it in. I think this guy's just making it up as he goes. He played it, said, I'll call that one The Thrill Is Gone. Yeah, I don't know anything about blues, but it's B for blues.
Okay.
Blues.
So do you know what genre we're doing next?
Country. C. Country.
No. How dare you? Actually, you're kind of right. It's bluegrass music.
Oh, okay.
It's similar to blues in that the first letters are the blue.
Yeah.
All right, so bluegrass music is a genre of American roots music that developed in the 1940s in the Appalachian region of the United States.
The Appalachian Trail is on the East Coast.
Yeah.
All right.
This is called the wildwood flower.
Do you want to know something about the Carter family?
They are president?
They're what?
Was someone a president? Wasn't there a president with the last name
Oh,
Carter?
Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
No, so the Carter family, you might recognize the last name Carter from Johnny Cash's wife, June Carter.
Okay.
June Carter is playing in this band with her sisters and mom. That's why it's the Carter family.
Okay.
And her mom is actually considered one of the great pioneers of guitar music because she was one of the first people to use it as a lead instrument.
And then they eventually gave birth to Vince Carter.
The basketball.
The basketball.
Yeah, so thoughts?
Sometimes you like it, sometimes, hey, it's not for you.
You didn't like this?
I mean, I'd probably rather listen to nothing. And I mean that respectfully.
So, objectively, even if you hate it, do you think it's hard to play?
I'm going to give this a D.
But she's considered a guitar great.
I see her more as a guitar good. You know what I mean? Not quite great.
Do you know what's next?
Nope, but I hope it's harder than that. Country.
Yeah, it's country. What do you know about country?
I have definitely mixed a lot of country songs, so I have a better understanding of country than I do of bluegrass.
Country is a music genre originating in the southern and southwestern United States.
And after you said that sentence, I realized I work more on pop country. So maybe I don't know anything about country.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Fun fact, this song was actually originally performed by one of the Carter sisters from the last one.
All right, I formed my opinion about the genre.
What do you think?
I think that this is easier. They're playing super simple strumming, and they're playing basic chords.
So you're going to go E? You think it's the easiest?
I can't imagine how it's going to get much easier than strumming chords.
Is that an E?
Yeah.
Nice. Flamenco. What do you know about flamenco? Oh, yeah. So flamenco is an art form based on the various folkloric music traditions of southern Spain. Often when guitarists have nails like that, they also take like biotin.
Yeah, you have to.
You knew that?
I mean, look at those nails. Those look like beautifully crafted.
Those are nice nails.
Okay, opinion formed. Assuming this is what the entire genre sounds like.
Yeah.
I mean, that is extremely challenging. Like my face, if I was like trying to do that, I'd be like out of breath. I'm giving flamenco an A, assuming that all of the entire genre is equally as challenging as the way this man just played it.
Folk music.
A working class hero is something to be.
I think I might have an opinion, unless a super cool guitar solo comes in right now. Okay, my opinion on folk guitar playing is that it's very simple, but folk is not about the guitar playing, it's about the songwriting. Folk. Down there with country.
This doesn't mean that it's easy. It's just easier than like flamenco.
But it is pretty easy. If you are learning how to play guitar, this is a good place to start. It goes Smoke on the Water than every folk song.
Okay, do you know what's next?
Let me guess. Is it jazz?
Taylor, what do you know about jazz?
Jazz is okay, but there's a lot of chords.
Pretty insightful. Well, that's what Wikipedia says.
Oh, Taylor's right. So what are we doing? It's how hard it is to play.
How hard it is to play.
I'm going to give this, if this is representing all of jazz music, I'm going to give this a B. It's challenging, but it's challenging in like a different way. It's not about shredding. It's challenging in a musical way.
Next up, so this is the first genre so far that I've never heard of. It's the jota.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Is a genre of music and the associated dance known throughout Spain.
Okay. What is the facial expression? It's like he's trying to convince you he didn't do something. Like, what? I didn't do that. How could you even believe that?
Do you like it?
The acoustic guitar playing did not sound very challenging because from what I was hearing, the lead instruments didn't sound like they were guitars. They sounded like they were similar to guitars, but a different acoustic instrument. If we're basing this just on guitars.
We are. D?
D.
Yeah.
La Jota.
So next up is ska.
Oh, no.
What do you know about ska?
You can't mistake it for anything else. When you hear it, you go, that's ska. That can't be anything else.
Ska is a music genre that originated in Jamaica in the late 1950s and was the precursor to rocksteady and reggae. What do you think?
So I'm going to give this a C because it's close to playing like punk music. There was a guitar lead in there that was like, a little shreddy.
It's like punk for guys who wear fedoras.
Well, the singer had the sideburns that like were shaved here. That like defines ska. C for ska.
Next is heavy metal.
Whoa!
So you know what metal is?
Yeah, dude. I know what metal is. Although I'm very curious to see what it's going to show up.
Do you have a guess of what the best metal song is according to Google.com?
Maybe it's a Metallica song?
Good guess.
Iron Maiden. It's a fun guitar part. And I would say that this is in the B category because I feel like I could play this. The flamenco thing, I know in my lifetime, I will never do that. I have no desire to spend that much time growing my nails and doing that.
That's what's stopping you.
That's what's stopping me. If I grew my nails, I could do it, but I just can't.
You can get fake nails, probably. Do people use fake nails?
I know they have like picks that you can put on your feet.
Like Mother Maybelle Carter.
Exactly. Well,
from Bluegrass.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
So next up is punk rock. What do you know about punk?
Too much. I feel like I have a deep understanding of what it takes to play it, and let me tell you, my guess going into this is a C. Most important thing, if you guys are planning to start a punk band, you can all be terrible at your instruments except for your drummer, and then you can make a bunch of noise and messy guitar playing, and it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna give it a C.
You think that's harder than bluegrass?
Yeah?
Oh.
What's Bluegrass? I already forget which one that was.
The Carter family.
I think, but it's a one-trick pony.
This is just power chords.
Yeah, but it's fast.
And with attitude.
With attitude.
Next up, it rhymes with punk.
Let me guess, is it funk? This is what music
is meant to be.
It's just like when you get in the business of making music, it like loses a little bit of its like genuineness. Whereas this, he just wants you to stand up and dance. There's nothing more important than just feel good. You know, you might be a little shy, but if you start dancing, you'll have a good time. If everyone's dancing, everyone's having a good time. We're just here to have fun.
But how hard is it?
Really painted myself into a corner here.
You did, because you put punk too high.
I put punk too high. I'm gonna give this a C, which is hilarious that I'm calling it the same as punk. Oops.
So next up is grunge. You would think that'd be the song. That's
is
not.
It like, oh, yeah. I don't like it. That's what I think. I think grunge falls in a similar territory as punk does. For example, flamenco. There's one way to play that, and it's right. With the grunge stuff, it can be distortion, feedback, it can be rough around the edges, and it still translates.
As long as I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah, as long as they keep that over there, away from me. So I'm going to give this a C. It's going to fall in line with funk. And I actually took a lot of time to decide these, and I mean it.
So that's how hard guitar is.
Obviously, we're basing this all on one song, defining the entire genre. So
Don't defend us. We did the right
we
thing.
did the right thing, and I am really excited to see the comments because I think they will be
People are
comical.
gonna be so mean.
What we said is true. It's a fact.
Yeah.
You can't change my mind.
Yeah. You wanna shout anything out?
My channel's in the description. Come check it out.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Let us know your ratings and what we got least and most wrong. And you can't say all of it.